Oh, hey there. You caught me doing some light reading. This is how I spend my Saturday mornings, reading policy language and silently judging it. But you know what? Today, I am going to judge it out loud. In this episode, I am sharing my thoughts and ratings on 7 new ISO personal auto policy changes. Newly acquired auto. Now insureds must notify their insurer within 14 days of acquiring a new vehicle for any coverage other than coverage for damage to apply. This is a restriction of prior language that allowed additional days and was more lenient, with coverage automatically applying for new vehicles, even if the vehicle was of a completely different style, value, etc. The new language helps with a scenario where an insured purchases a new vehicle that changes the symbol and rating factor. Basically, more accurate coverage and rating. And you know how I feel about accurate rating. Thumbs up on this one. Public conveyance exclusion. There is now an exception to the exception. Coverage is broadened by allowing insureds coverage when they're using their vehicle for volunteer or charitable purposes. The original intent of the exclusionary language was to exclude coverage for for-profit conveyance, like taxis, rideshare, and whatnot. This verbiage adds clarity to prevent misapplication to not-for-profit volunteer situations. Clearer intent and support for volunteering. I'm in. Thumbs up. Child restraint system coverage. This endorsement adds coverage for child restraint systems, from infant to booster seat, for direct and accidental damage. This is full replacement coverage with no deductible if other than collision and collision coverages are on at least one vehicle. Ensuring kids get safe car seats after accidents? Awesome! Thumbs up! An exclusion that was further reduced is the racing exclusion. Pretty sure most carriers have been clear in their intent to exclude racing contests, but the verbiage around what constitutes racing and the coverage inside of a racing facility has varied. The new verbiage further restricts coverage by excluding coverage for driver skill training or driver skill event, in addition to the standard speed contest language. And you just have to be participating for the exclusion to apply. Bottom line, personal lines rates are designed for the road. Thumbs up. Fur parents, pay attention to this one. Your fur baby and or fur grandbaby now has coverage for veterinary expenses or cremation disposal expenses because of bodily injury to a dog or cat owned by a named insured or family member, assuming you have other than collision and collision coverage on at least one vehicle on your policy. As a fur parent myself, I give this one a thumbs up, but also a thumbs down, because now you have me thinking about cremating my dog. Sammy, you're gonna live forever, right? Key fobs. Fob coverage has been added for lost or stolen key fobs. Both cost to gain access to the covered auto if needed, and also the fob itself, with no deductible. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about coverage for a $200 item being insured on an auto policy. Actually, I do. Thumbs down. And this is one you should definitely pay attention to. Your flying car is now excluded under the new ISO verbiage. I know, right? How am I supposed to get to work now? Thanks, ISO. I'll just park my roadable aircraft and sit in traffic for an hour. 2 thumbs down. So, would it be too nerdy if I asked you guys what your favorite 2018 coverage change was? Is that like crossing an uncrossable line into hopeless nerddom? Am I losing subscribers as I'm talking? Please subscribe. See you next time. Policy. Oh my god. This is what happens when we film in the basement of a 120-year-old house. Just jump cut that.